It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all its glory. Spectacular SoFi Stadium here in metropolitan Los Angeles. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the LA Chargers. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check, smash, check, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Cougar 19.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
The Chargers at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up.
A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Buccaneers 0. Cameron Dicker.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now. 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bullard. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 40 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's their quarterback. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Ties the game at 7.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Go!
Off the play fake. Coles. And this one finds McConkey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready? 70.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Davidson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60.
Operating from the gun, Coles. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Adafe Owe in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Coles. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. When you look at this defense, they've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, nope.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this 1st quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying.
That's caught at the 25. game. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to green light that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Let's go. 65. Go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Lions.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. And the first play will be a field goal try. This one from 48 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Ready, set.
The Charger drive about to get going. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Get it. Tap. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Coles. He gets it complete to Harris. They'll get three as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Coles. That nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Well, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And the Buccaneers have it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
60 Eagles.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jalen Waddle, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Davidson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
It's brought in by Harris. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That one complete to McConkey. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
Off play action. Coles. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
They go play action here on first down. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. Bullard. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Bucs are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Coles. He's got a man. Complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Let's go.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. This defense, 3 interceptions now. And, Charles, obviously that one for the pick 6. That gives them a 3-possession lead, and they are really in the driver's seat.
Makes you imagine what that lead could become with another half of football left to play, because the way they're getting after it, partner, 30 points, 40 points, even 50 points, that type of a lead, not out of the question. And neither is another pick 6.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Okay, ready.
The Charger drive about to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. Coles. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Now the timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Ready. Ready.
Looking to throw. Coles. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call
first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. Oh, what are we doing? Step it up. On the ready. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
A final shot before break. Coles. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The
Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the left side. Bullard. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bullard. And not much room to speak of. They'll get about 3 up to the 41. 3rd and 9 here.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. And, oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And it's taken in at the 9. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Coles. And he fires one incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Davidson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
He's brought down at the
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
60 Eagles. Go.
Looking to throw. Coles. And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Now Brown. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. On that punt, we've got a man shaken up. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
63 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he is going to lose yardage here. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
Cooper fast with a feed. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Coles. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
41, Chargers 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
And 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2nd down and 6 now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
1st down.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Davidson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on. 60 by 6. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun. Coles. And he's got his man on the out route. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression, he just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Coles. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Ready. Let go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bucs' 13-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Davidson. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
1st and goal at the
back to throw. Coles. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Smash Bronco. Hawks 70. Hawks.
They'll try to run this one in. Yeah, this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Hampton. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
The Chargers will line up.
They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
Now a give right side. Bullard. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They run it with James. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Following the fumble recovery, Coles. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Ready?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Warriors, 70.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Rig alert, rig alert. 70 Lions. Go street. Check smash, check smash. Hut, hut.
On first down, Bullard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bullard. And he loses the football the second time. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. On third down, Bullard. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down. And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's second and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Davidson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Ready? Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Coles. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And this is incomplete.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game plans from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Bucs, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Southern California.